Hello, hello friends. Welcome to the Tower Tech stream. A little impromptu bit of PUBG for you. Not gonna lie, this is the stream that nearly never happened. Very frustratingly, I've had no end of problems with OBS. No end of problems with what I thought was probably Threadripper to begin with, but I'm not. Well, I categorically know it wasn't Threadripper, so we're not going to go there. We're not going to blame AMD for any of these problems. The majority of the problems that I've been having getting OBS to perform properly seem to be associated more with the Windows Creator update, and almost certainly seem to have absolutely nothing to do with oh, I actually didn't press anything then. Has everybody come out here? That's utterly bizarre. I didn't press F, but that's fine. We can go with that. So you've been having some challenges with OBS. As I say, seem to be associated with latest Creators update from Microsoft for Windows 10. And they've introduced some nice, as Microsoft always do, because they like to monopolize stuff, some proprietary streaming and recording software that just seems to have killed OBS. I don't think it's just OBS either. I think there are definitely other streaming bits of software that are suffering as a result of this. Do you see the lag on that, guys? That's bad. Here's some shots being fired. Do like the ump as a weapon. Good control in close quarters, and I also like the scar. That's not a bad. We've got a friend. How did that not kill him? Hit him several times then. Where's he run off to? That's fine. The game is doing some seriously strange stuff at the moment. Of course, this is on the test servers. This is not released a bit of the... There we go. Thank you. Naughty, naughty. Yep. We'll have all of that. Thank you. No. Quite happy with my scar, actually. Thank you. A little bit better kitted than we were. I definitely seem to have got the balance of this map a little bit better. The fighting's a little bit more intense. You didn't do too well, did you, my friend? Not a great kit out. Better than out. I thought there was an upstairs to here. Why couldn't we see that? I couldn't see a stairwell. That's strange. The stairs are missing. That's a spectacular bug. Oh, you've got to love that. That's amazing. That's definitely a new one on me. Maybe it was under construction. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Ooh, not a bad shot. Not a bad shot, but you're not going to get us today, I'm afraid. Cheers, by the way, guys. It's all looted. Ooh. Oh, I didn't. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Stop that. There's no need for that. We wouldn't have had that little spin. We wouldn't have had... Oh, wow. Not a bad shot. That was a bit painful. And the tire's blown out. Oh, we're out of here. That's not looking too great, is it? Minimal health. Maybe we can get into these buildings and something might be forthcoming. Don't look looted, so we could be in a bit of luck. Spoke too soon. Definitely looted. Looking a little bit grim. All looted. I bet there's someone probably in it. We've got no choice. We need health. And the stairs are missing again. What is it with the damn stairs missing? It's utterly bizarre. Wow. Sniper. Not looking fantastic at all. Might be able to get across here, but I doubt it. With that little slither of help. There we go. That wasn't going to end well. And the great new feature with this latest update is a kill cam. So you can actually see where they were. Oh, we went left. We should have gone right. Story of my life. There we go. We had no hope. No hope at all. And a tiny, tiny little slither of health. That's PUBG for you, though. I did read somewhere that this game's actually being properly released on the 20th of December. They've got a hell of a lot of optimization to do if they're planning to release it on that day. I mean, you've got two disparate maps on two completely different instances of the game that still need quite a lot of optimization. I mean, it's the whole theme, the genre of the game that's really kept it alive. But you know, it certainly improved through early access. It still feels like there's quite a lot of opportunity to continue to optimize it. Let's see if it does that random drop at the beginning again. That was strange in the last game. Keeping my hands off the keyboard. Bear my evidence if I just randomly drop out the plane. Nothing to do with me at all. Okay, it hasn't done it this time. I've actually had the plane just stop in mid-flight. No one can jump out. Everybody's still in the back. Propellers are spinning. The plane's just hovering there over the ground. I do like the whole approach of releasing a game early, you know, effectively going into beta sooner and actually giving people some content to play with. I've been looking at a game called Star Citizen, and you know, anyone who's been following the channel for any time will know I'm a massive sci-fi fan. Big Trekkie. So Star Citizen, you know, boosts and claims this whole cinematic universe that is, you know, you can start up in space, you can fly down to the planet seamlessly from the spaceships, you know, no cutscenes, straight down through the atmosphere, straight into the planet. It's been claiming that it's going to be doing that for about at least 2 years, if not 3. Very frustratingly, really does need to get on and deliver. Lag seems to have got a little bit better. Do with an assault rifle. Trying to close the door. Been experimenting in this game as well with not wearing shoes, wearing shoes. There's a great YouTube video that I watched that and the guy had gone deep in the analysis. You know, he had analysed the audio files of people running over sand, people running over gravel, just about every different surface that you could think of in the game. I mean, he had gone deep into the analysis, which was great. I'm not sure I would have had the patience to have gone quite that far. Okay, you're doing okay. We've got ourselves a helmet and pretty decent body armor. Got ourselves a decent backpack as well. Really, yeah, level 2 helmet and shotgun. That will do. Just about the worst shotgun in the game. Also, with the new map, you can have a sawn-off shotgun in your. Ooh. Not bad. We'll have that. Thank you. You can have a sawn-off shotgun in your pistol slot, which is nice. Running out to the open countryside with only a shotgun and a pistol. It's not a winning combination. If we can get safely across here, there's a few more houses. We're going to do a bit of looting. And I do believe they're working on a third map for this game as well, which I think they've almost got ready. Much smaller map, much less number of players, which I think is nice. It will give a different dynamic to the game. That's the right thing to do. Really not forthcoming today with that assault rifle. A little bit disappointing. For those that have just joined the stream, you've missed my mini rant about OBS. Since I've built my new system, this is the first time I've really streamed, and I've had no end of problems getting OBS to work. I rather unfairly blamed Threadripper initially, which is a little bit naughty because it's just too easy, isn't it, to blame AMD. Actually turned out to be the creators update from Microsoft for Windows 10. So again, they're trying to monopolize everything, creating a whole load of applications that do streaming and content creation, etc. And lo and behold, it's actually completely buggered up any decent software that we've got in place that actually creates decent content. So ironically enough, guys, you've heard it here first. The creators update, the latest creators update from Microsoft, actually prevents creators from creating. Shocker. Sadus, hi to you. How you doing? Thanks for joining the stream. Don't know where you guys are all based. I'm in the UK and we've had crazy snowfall. I've actually had to wait quite late in the evening because everybody's been cooped up indoors. Basically not travelling to work, working from home. Local schools, etc. have all been closed. And the lag on this game has just been absolutely horrendous. It's all good. Oh, up in Liverpool. Do you have much snow up in Liverpool? I think mainly in the Midlands. I'm not sure it got as far north as that. I know London was relatively untouched. Having myself a nice cheeky little Sauvignon Blanc on this fine Tuesday evening. Oh, hello. Oh, yes. We'll have all of that, thank you. Oh. Always need a pan. Not bad, not bad. Scar's nicely kitted out. And I just traded in. Okay, yeah, happy with that. You did have problems getting to work. Yeah, I stayed home. I actually was pretty good. I actually did work. I was pretty tempted to do some other stuff, I'm not going to lie, but I was good. Alan W. RTSS doesn't play well with some games. Not sure what RTSS is. Assume that's something to do with streaming. It's very frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Reasonably in the circle. We're reasonably kitted out. Okay, we were reasonably in the circle before our very eyes. That was fairly game changing. We could do with finding ourselves a vehicle. That looks like a motorbike, which would be quite handy. Somewhat suspiciously parked in the middle of the road. Am I about to get headshotted by a sniper? No, we've got away with it. Ah, there we go. Oh, he's having a good go. Having a good go, but it's not going to happen today, I'm afraid. Oh, River Tuner. Okay. Yeah, what I was reading in the forums, and I have to say, the forums are really good for OBS. I've got to give credit where credit's due. There's some guys who've given some really great updates. You know, and they're not people that develop OBS either. They're consumers of OBS. It's great to have a community like that. We're actually going the wrong way now. It was a process of elimination, but it was, yeah, there was some really good stuff on the forums, and it helped me pinpoint the problem. Predominantly seems to do with GPU prioritization. So before the, whoa, no. They've definitely calmed the physics some on the motorbikes, not completely. Calm them down a little bit, because that would have been potentially the end of the game if we hadn't. But yeah, the forums have been good for OBS. Been impressed. Everyone's going to think, what the hell are you doing? You've just downgraded your vest, but my other vest was completely battered, so it was probably the right thing for us to do. Motorbike was looking pretty trash. I don't want to get caught out by the zone. Let's have a very quick scoochie around this building, and then we need to go. Buildings with missing stairs. Don't know what that's about. I don't know why that's a thing. Whoop. He said missed the circle and then did exactly that. Oh, hello. Hello, soldier. Where did you come from? I don't think so. Not today. Circle's probably going to get him anyway. Whee! Ooh. Ah, the motorcycle's not too messed up, it's fine. We're cracking on. I love this mountainous terrain. Much better than the other map, actually, when you end up in an open field situation right at the end. You've actually got some stuff that you can take some cover behind. Way! And we're back in a circle. And I do love this feature. The kill cam, you can see where they were. Was he sitting there camping? He is. Sitting there having a little wait. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I was just about in the worst possible place for him. Well, that's okay. You can't win them all, folks. You can't win them all. It's the pursuit of the chicken dinner that matters, not the taste. We all know that's a lie, but that's what we'll say. Sadus, you're the chap I've been chatting to on Facebook. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Nice to see you semi in person. We've exchanged a lot of messages. You prefer World of Tanks? Ah, do you know one of my colleagues at work is obsessed with World of Tanks. We spent a Christmas, I think it was 2 Christmases ago. We both made the very, very foolish error of being in work in the week between Christmas and New Year, and we had fantastic fun on World of Tanks. I feel slightly apprehensive saying that, given that I know there are a number of my work colleagues that watch this only because it was quiet, no other reason. I very foolishly took the decision that it was essential that we had cover in the office between Christmas and New Year in the very, very early days of my role, and very quickly learnt that that was an entirely stupid mandate to give. I've never done it again. Definitely liking the new map. They've definitely learned some stuff from the first game, from the first map. Much more balanced, much better paced as well, I think would be my observation. It just, you don't have those great long periods of nothingness then followed by frantic action. It's just a little bit more balanced. Some of the games come to an end a bit quicker. The games that go on a bit longer have a little bit more substance to them. Game Pay to play, play to progress and all that. Or pay to progress, should I say. I'm very fortunate in as much that my partner is actually shows any sort of seminal interest in actually playing games with me, which is fantastic. Very healthy given my tech addiction. How's the stream holding up, guys? I've had no end of problems actually getting OBS to perform and play. Hopefully it's holding reasonably steady at 60 frames per second for you there. Alan W saying he's got a few drop frames, but could be because watching at work. Alan W, surely you should be working hard. I've never played World of Tanks at work. It's allegedly. There we go, that's better. Much better performance, no lag there coming out of PUBG. Sadus is back, welcome back. Hope the Christmas tree lights are back up. Any company? No, we're nicely tucked in a little valley here. I quite like that. Right, need some loot. That's not a bad start. I've had worse. Oh, hello, my friend. Yes, happy with you. Had much worse starts to the game. Happy, happy days. So to saying the lights are for the guest room. Guest needs Christmas cheer as well, I guess. The mixture of buildings is much better on this map as well. One of the things that's definitely aggravating me on my streams is I bet you can hear the clickety-clack of my keyboard. Do need to find a way of stopping that. I've got very, very used to membrane keyboards and very fortunate to have myself a nice Mechanical keyboard, unfortunately when you press the keys too hard it does give that sort of clickety clack that you can hear in the background. Okay, it's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Oh, bit of lag. Bit of lag. This server is definitely way more laggy than the main PUBG server, and I don't actually know whether that's a local thing here or whether that is a consequence of popularity and the fact that this is a new server, which is entirely conceivable. Use a membrane keyboard, or you can add some rubber circles. Yeah, I was thinking about going back to a membrane keyboard, if I'm honest with you. I think the hype of mechanical keyboards might be slightly overstated. Decisions. Would you have any pointers? Got a 7700K overclocked on 6 formula, ASA 6 formula. Any issues with onboard NIC? Occasionally it doesn't pick up connection. Possibly SA voltage issue. I wouldn't have thought so, no, not for a NIC. That's very strange actually. Might just be a faulty board, which is probably even more frustrating than your suggested problem. Can't remember the specific specs of that board, but I assume it's only got the one network connection on there. Right, we could do with finding ourselves a vehicle that likes to scatter nice derelict vehicles around like that, just to tease me, just to make me think there's a glimmer of hope. This other good thing that they've done on this game is little sound effects like dropping water or electricity just sparking. Sadus is asking, is it worth upgrading the Z170 to the Z270 board, the i7 6700K? What have you got, Sadus? You got a 4790K. Netflix shouldn't require heaps and heaps and heaps of capability. It's relatively civilized workload. I do realise I'm going around in circles here, guys, by the way. Apologies, I'm getting distracted reading your comments. I enjoy reading those and sort of mixing that up with a bit of gaming too. So we haven't killed anybody in this game yet. We've ended up in this sort of really strangely isolated area, which I feel like we very quickly need to get ourselves out of. We're on the far side of the circle as well, so we do need to get cracking on. Need ourselves a vehicle. Just need ourselves a vehicle. Motorcycle would be most ideal. Relatively well kitted out. We could get ourselves a motorcycle and get ourselves to a reasonable position on the map. I think we'd have ourselves some fighting chance of some dinner. Chicken dinner. I say this, I do think Sonic Studios fairly reasonable as a program. There are plenty of Asus programs that I would steer well clear of, AI Suite being one of them. No ends of problems of that in the past. Sonic Studio is not one of them. I've actually got Sonic Studio running on this. I've got quite a complex setup actually in terms of the sound. I've got multiple headphones, some of which are being driven by Sonic Studio, some of which are not. I've got multiple microphones actually indeed on this setup. Don't ask me why, guys. I get bored and I like to tinker. Is that drivable? It is drivable! It's a Scooby-Doo van! Oh my word. It's not agile and fast, but it'll do the job. Oh, an uphill no less. Oh. We're gonna die. Going off-road in the camper van, guys. Some of these look looted, some of them don't. At least in the circle for now. Absolutely no attachments for our guns. I'm very quiet so far as a game. Very, very quiet. "42 alive." I mean, you've got to love that they've put a better variety of vehicles in this. Not sure that I particularly love that I happen to have picked up this vehicle in this game. But let's roll with it. Don't roll, don't roll, don't roll! Oh, well, I gave that the kiss of death, didn't I? Oh. Oh, that was stupid. Ay. Hurt ourselves very unnecessarily then. Jumped too early. But much better. Much better. Oi! Good shot, I'll give him that. Let's weave our way amongst these things. That was... We were moving at some speed, I'll give him that. That was not a bad shot. Hey. Still having a go, or someone else? Who knows? One more shot and we're going to be out of the game, so I think we're going to get ourselves some heals in here. Sounds like we've got a visitor. Okie dokie. Came out relatively unscathed from that. You're going to make a tactical decision, guys. We're going to go there. We're trying to predict what the circle is doing. Yeah, an attachment for our gun. First time that's happened in this game. Not killed anybody in this game, but looks like we're about to get ourselves into a top 30 situation, which is not bad. Lots of nades and stuff, so there we go. A few more attachments coming in now. That's better. Oh, hello. Happily we will take you. Take the attachment off. No. Silly, silly. we've got no scopes. It's not massively helpful. What do you think, guys? Should we camp here for a minute? Yeah, I think we made a good assessment with the old Circle Rooney there. They've made these windows much bigger as well, which makes it much harder to just sit and camp away. It's much better. They've definitely learned something about the way in which players play, and that, you know, they've definitely optimized the game for that, which is oh, hello. A car over there. He's off. Yeah, we definitely made a good call with the circle. Now the circle's going to do one of two things. It's either going to shrink down on El Azhar, or it's going to skew itself, which is either going to put us in a fantastic position or an awful position, one of the two. And only time will tell. Our chappie's having a little bit of a moment there. I feel semi-guilty. I'm going for another glass, but I'm not going to lie, guys, I don't feel that guilty. Stress of getting OBS has driven me to drink. Okay, there's quite a lot of shots going on now. They all sound distinctly north. There we go. Okay, the circle's not quite worked out perfectly for us. So we're going to have to move. Get down to some slightly lower ground. And get ourselves to one of these buildings. We'll be okay in the short term. Feeling a little exposed. I've got no sights on these weapons. Oh, great. And there's a crate there as well. Just to simplify things a little bit. If I was in one of these buildings, I'd be sat here waiting for someone to run from the circle. No way to see if they're looking out for us because we've got no scope to zoom in on them. And there is literally nothing. Do you know what? I'm going to go completely insane and just do this. I'm not entirely sure what we're doing here now. We're running around like a headless chicken. I need to get inside one of these buildings. Which has probably got somebody inside it. Lovely roof spot. Well, I'm not too sure what to do from here. We're inside the circle, which is nice. We're actually not inside the circle. My apologies. We're just outside it. We were inside it. And then things changed. We got 10 seconds. 5 seconds. Right. Let's move. It's going to hurt us. Shit. Wasn't expecting that to be a dead end. Well, we're in a top 10 situation, guys. I can just smell that chicken dinner. Seven left. Hey, we're being shot at. No idea where the shots are coming from. Wait. I need to get in one of these buildings. He's going to try and take us out as we cross the road. Oh, he's a fucking shocking shot, whoever he is. How have you made the last 10? Oh, good. We're in the toilet. That's helpful. Just where I wanted to find myself. Doesn't seem like there's any massively convenient cover around, does there? Karen Hales, my sister's on the stream. How we doing? Also a YouTuber. Very, very different sort of content, but definitely worth checking out. We're actually a little bit of a YouTubing kind of blogging family. My sister runs a YouTube. My little sister runs a YouTube channel called Country Mama, and Karen Hales runs a great crochet YouTube channel as well. So we've all got slightly different interests, but we're very, very much a YouTubing channel, YouTubing family. Just does some great vlogs. Karen definitely does some great vlogs. Okay, we're like just on the edge of where the circle's gonna go. 7 alive. Are we gonna make a top 5 situation here? A really good, thanks, Karen. I've been working from home today because because of the snow. Did I say dossing? I meant working. Ah! And I saw him and I heard him. I saw him and I heard him. Ah, let's watch the kill cam. Let's see the moment in action. Camouflage as well. Do you know I have never found that gear? I've never found that camouflage gear. Does anybody know where you get it from? Ah, and he saw me. Oh, hopefully whoever was shooting him from behind has just killed him. It's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Just say, guys, shall we go again? One more for this evening, I think, and then we're going to call it a day. Top 10, nearly top 5 in the last game. Had a couple of kills. We're not doing too bad. Oh, Karen, you've had a dad round today. Karen and my father is the silver fox, the wily silver fox. Alan W's off. He's got to go and get his kiddies from school. Fairly important. People are going to get a little judgy if you don't do that. So totally understandable. Hope to see you again. Oh, Karen's got that there till Wednesday. I think that's good. Is he watching this, Karen? And we're going to go for a slightly more fueled situation. We're going to come out early. No, surprisingly enough, guys, my father's not watching me play PUBG. But do you know what? He's a wily old fox, and I actually reckon he'd be pretty good at this. He'd vigorously deny it, but I distinctly remember as a kid watching him play quite a lot of games. F-19 stealth fighter for anybody whose learned years go back that far. 1988 maybe. Oh, lag. Always the lag when lots of people in an area. Always with the lag. It was a great little game, actually. That game was definitely the first simulation game that I ever played. I mean, very, very basic by today's standards, but you know, given the horsepower that those developers were working with, pretty damn exceptional. Oh, the lag's horrible. Real shame, actually, because you know, when you're in a close, intense area right at the beginning. There's someone in here. Hello. Where are you? I can hear you. Hear the pitter-patter of your little feet. There you are. Naughty. Thank you. Well, we're going to need all of that. Oh, sawn off, yes. Wanted sawn off. Not seen that yet in the game. Let's get ourselves a little bit more secure and bandage ourselves up. Hey, they caught us with our trousers down. We were taking an energy drink and they had us. Let's do the kill cam. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, we really should have had them. They weren't even looking in the right direction. I think I'm going to leave it there, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Let me know if you want to do a few more of these. I certainly enjoy playing PUBG. As always, I hope you're really well wherever in the world you are. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.